Okay, it's recording.
Hi, I'm Tim Fitzgerald, and I'm in a production of Hairspray playing Edna. And this is all about what goes behind the scenes playing Edna. We got my buddy Sean here.
Hi.
Sean is like makeup artist extraordinaire, and he's about to get me ready, I guess, as good as it gets, to play Edna. So let's do it, baby. And you get to see everything that goes on, including probably some of the confusion and everything that goes on in this room.
Oh God.
I know. It's the last day.
Okay, we'll go with this one.
Is this free for everybody?
Oh, sure. This is my girl. Well, not my girl. Velma's girl. This is Antoinette. She's playing Amber.
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 Can I paint your nails today?
Yeah. Yeah, they paint my nails too, so it's a full day of treatment here. Full service.
Are we making cameos?
We are making cameos. This is my lovely daughter Tracy, otherwise known as Alyssa Gowdy.
Yeah, I'm not playing seaweed.
You're not playing seaweed today.
Not today.
That's not happening. I'm sorry. Oh, she's quitting now. We have a lot of fun here every night. This is the last performance today, and probably going to be a real tear fest. It has been already, but it's going to be a great show. We've got great stuff. I got to shut my mouth when he's doing this, because otherwise I'll get stuff in my tongue.
You got to do that more often, Sean.
And that was my husband speaking in the background, who's taking the film. Thank you, Dennis.
Film bomb!
So he's putting on one of the bases now.
Jeez.
There's what, two bases?
Two
you do?
bases.
Two bases. One is a darker one and one is a little lighter. And what's the reason for the lighter one, Sean?
To take out some of the pink of the first one.
Okay.
So, because the first one, although it's your color,
Mhm.
it washes out the wigs.
Okay.
So we have to take out a little bit of the pink to even it out.
Okay.
I learned that tip from Noelia.
Okay. Noelia is a good friend of ours. She's appearing in the Marvelous Wonderettes next door. She might even make an appearance later. You never know who's going to stop in.
Truth.
And Sean is also the dance captain of this show. He's an amazing dancer. And thank God we have him for that, because he just keeps everybody in line and lets people know when they're not in step. And but it's all in good faith and everything. So for the good of the show.
And now and then he also checks all the wigs, make sure they're good.
Well, he's the wigs too. I mean, I've got 4 wigs that I wear in this show, and Sean, you pretty much put them all together, right?
I've touched all of
Or
them.
you've touched all of them.
The red one I styled the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Your blonde one I styled the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that I didn't have anything to do with really was the pink girl one.
Now, Sean, the makeup that you're putting on now, which is like I guess a white.
Yep.
And what is the reason for that?
I put this one on to highlight where the natural light would hit your face,
Okay.
so that when you're on stage you don't get washed out. And also, this is when I cover up your eyebrows, so I can put on your other eyebrows. There are more arched eyebrows, more feminine, more
Yeah.
mommy dearest like Joan Crawford.
It takes a lot to get this masculine face looking feminine, so. But it seems like every night that we do this, it gets faster and faster.
It does. The hardest part is the eyebrows. Free-handed.
Yeah, you do the eyebrows free-handed, and there was that one night that I loved that you had the eyebrow kind of up a little on one side. Not purposely, but sort of going for that Picasso look where everything was a little slanted, but. And this is a time that we usually are not totally silent like this. Usually there's a lot of stuff going on in the background in both dressing rooms, but people haven't gotten here yet, so we got here at a good time.
Yes.
Not that we don't like to listen to all those conversations going on in the background, but they can be a little distracting sometimes. Especially with the artist at work here.
I use the dark to contrast and shade to define your feminine features.
I didn't know I had any.
I like to give you the white gum house.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's giving me, like, he's thinning out my nose here a little, so it's nice. One thing I noticed, Sean, is you pay very close attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you'll step back and be like, no, that's not quite what I wanted.
Do I at least get to play Fender?
I don't know.
No, but you can.
I don't
Kind
know.
of throwaway role.
Okay, Tracy is going through split personality disorder right now. Wants to play Fender. So, it's not going to happen.
She just wants to remove the stuffing.
Oh, yeah, that's a little something that happens in the show. People sort of enhance themselves in other ways that people normally don't do. Although, I guess some people do.
Yeah, they do make those
There are
things
people that do
online.
go out and enhance themselves, whether it's here or down there. And then you get a big surprise later.
When it's not what you thought it was.
Yeah, so these are the Edna brows. Edna brows. We should market those Edna brows. Oh, now comes the fun part. These are the caterpillars, otherwise known as the false eyelashes. And we started off with one pair, and now I think we're up to there's 3 pairs of eyelashes in this eyelash that's on me. And actually, it's kind of really enhanced things, as you can probably see. My eye looks a little bit. I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah. Okay. Before, after, you know, you're seeing the whole process here. So. And the fun thing about this is sometimes the glue will stick. So you may actually get a chance to see that during this. So if I look like I'm going on for like the King of Siam or something, because my eyes will stay closed.
It's Tim's favorite part.
It is. I love that part. This part is the best part. And it was funny because we were on our way home last night and I don't think I got all the glue off my eye. My eyelid was sticking to my lid, so it was really, well, I don't know if I call it fun, but it was interesting. Okay, and you're doing that to bring out the eyes. Because I have very light lashes. It's funny, we did this sometime over at Players, and somebody came up to me in the show and said, "You have beautiful eyes, I never noticed that." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, the eyeliner brings your eyes out." I'm not going to start wearing eyeliner in public either, so I just...
Unless he forgets to take his makeup off.
Well, that's been done before. Now, Sean, what is it you're doing here?
I am darkening your creases, almost as if it is a smoky eye.
Okay.
And the reason why I do this now is because you go from being a simple housewife to
A glamour.
housewife, but
A glamorous housewife.
glamorous, a Stepford wife. And so when you take off your glasses, we need to be able to see that you're pretty. You're a girl. You're not Miss Hops. Miss Hops lived across the street from me when I was little, and she was Edna. She was
really Edna.
She was the real life Edna.
Wow.
I think she was one of those women that never left the state of New Hampshire. She was a crossing guard on our off time. She was very interesting, and she spoke very down the ear like a man.
Now, did she have a house coat?
No, she did not have a house coat, but she did wear. No, she did. It was pink. It was pink and it was sleeveless.
Oh no.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, this is Dawn. Look at the camera. This is Dawn. She works
Over
backstage.
here.
We love
Over
her.
here
And
more.
she just gave me a little ornament that says Edna. It's got him on the back of it. That's so sweet. Thank you. That will go on the tree.
Yes.
Here's Antoinette sneaking back into the picture.
It's all about Antoinette.
All right, so Sean, you are still working on the eyes, the shadows, and everything.
Yeah.
Little girl, you be taller.
And now the people are arriving.
This is when it gets crazy.
I'm not
It might get a little crazy here.
What's her?
Oh my god!
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Getting
got
a little
bored.
crazy here
Hey,
right
Antoinette,
now.
would you like your present?
That's a really good present.
Thank you.
Okay.
My brother saw you. He's like,
Yeah, what color are you putting on now?
This is the white. Kind of evens out the boldness of the pinks and the purples. Softens it a little bit down.
Okay, I have you guys' presents here. I think
Oh yay!
you guys are like the only ones that I got. So, and but it's, you like them.
And
It doesn't make sense.
you're hearing the background as the cast is arriving.
Now, we do our liquid liner, which is always a feat within itself.
Okay, and the liquid liner is for.
Just to bring out your eyes a little more, open it up. It makes a nice little line when done right.
And I gotta keep my eyes shut until this stuff dries.
Or it will be literally everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And this is usually one of the most relaxing times during the night when I just get to sit in the chair and let Sean do his magic.
I wish I could say the same.
But I know Sean's it's very stressful for Sean because he wants everything to be just right.
So I use this to contour a little more. And right now it's at a very harsh phase, but then I powder it all out and blend it together.
Is this just like a white powder or what is it?
This right here is the turtle shell.
Okay.
I haven't powdered it up yet because
Right.
I have to do the blush and all that before. So that, apples of that.
Yep, it's the last day of the show. The tears have begun.
Okay, let's start to powder you out and get a more finished look.
You almost had the sticky eyelashes there. They didn't stick, so this is good.
Stuffy.
Hi, Princess.
Hey,
Come on, you can say hi.
Come in and say hi. This
This
is
is Princess.
Princess.
Oh, this is Princess. She's playing little Inez in the show.
yeah.
She's wonderful. She's my girl.
What?
She's my girl. She's getting powdered. Oh, she's like, what am I staying in here for? But no, she's a very talented young lady, and she's playing little Inez. How are you gonna miss the show?
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot.
Have you already started crying?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
She's lying.
Okay. I can't see, so I'm just.
No.
No. Yeah.
She
Okay.
cried.
Okay. So she.
It wasn't like a. It wasn't like a.
It wasn't an Oprah cry.
No, it wasn't. It was just like a
Like,
tears.
oh.
You know. Oh.
Tears of joy.
Yes, the big one hasn't come yet.
Okay. All right.
I hope it doesn't.
You have a great show, sweetie.
Thank you.
She's a cutie.
Okay. Highlight underneath.
And this is Terry. Terry, come in. Terry shot.
What am I doing?
Terry is our wig mistress.
Who you'll see in a moment.
We'll see her in a moment. Sean is
Oh,
doing.
you gotta go lower. I just got your teeth,
Sean
your
is,
smile.
what are you doing now, Sean?
I'm just highlighting underneath your fake eyebrows, just to bring that out.
So we love Terry. She's been working with Sean on the wigs and everything, and Terry is wonderful. We'll show you some of her creations a little later, but I mean, this show, because it's Hairspray, there are a ton of wigs. How many wigs are there? Have we figured
Over
that out?
50, 55.
Over 55? Wow. 55 wigs. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Sure is.
What's been the hardest thing about doing this for you, Terry?
Hard? It's not really good. It's just overwhelming. I think, right? It's just,
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing is just to keep focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Once
being
you're-
creative.
Being creative,
Like,
yeah.
if you start to lose your creativity, and then you have to just walk away
Right.
and go back to it.
Okay.
And I think we both inspired each other. It's, we would get to a point and we'd be on a wig and we would pass wigs back and forth, which I thought that was kind of fun. So we, it's like we're a good team.
There's a lot of work to do during the run of the show with the wigs, right? Just to keep them not burning.
Yeah, it's not as much as I thought. I mean, we maintain them all the time, so we just,
I think the one
Prioritize.
thing that we were very successful at is we made very sturdy wigs so that we didn't have to go back and touch them up all the time. Which is great because touching up 50 wigs every day would be crazy.
Now, if you need to go back and forth, don't worry about it, 'cause we'll edit this later, so.
I'm watching.
Now, Sean, you're,
Lining your lips right now just so that we can see them.
And it doesn't bleed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it in tomorrow.
and you'll be able to see this online when we get it published, so that you can see
The process.
the whole process now. That's basically what I really wanted to do was,
You can come in, Charlotte.
He's gonna edit this anyways.
Thank you. Oh, Sean. Okay, you can give it to Sean.
Sean, can I?
Can you put it on the chair? Thank you. So when Tim's good,
That's okay.
okay, so you've got the lipstick on.
Yeah.
And this is the finishing touch that I love because it's a gloss, right?
Yeah.
But it's got this bubblegum smell, and it just smells so delicious.
and he only
Takes him
gets
back
it
to when he was a
he's good.
teenager.
Only when he's been good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so this is once a show.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. Sometimes he gets it at intermission too, depending on how much time we have. Tim is a pleasure to work with.
Ditto. Ditto, ditto. This is our second show that we worked on. We did How to Succeed together last season. This is the powder up, and the reason for the powder.
Is just to set it, to keep it on your face, because there are a billion lights in this show, and it's hard to stay looking like a lady and have a whole bunch of makeup on your face and not sweat it all off. So we powder it
Oh, you don't have
to
to
finish it off and to just basically set it.
Yeah, usually at intermission we do a little bit of touch-up just to see where I've been sweating and making sure that stuff isn't running down my face or anything. This is David. David, step into the picture for a minute. David's playing Corny Collins. We love David. He's a great guy.
Who helps you onto the finale
Who
stand?
helps me onto the finale stand and make sure I don't trip over my gown
Every day.
Every day. You
Without
got it.
fail in the dark.
You got that.
Okay, so now we're gonna apply the mascara, which basically pushes up the lashes so they're not so hooded. Also takes all the powder off of it.
So Dick, did you get out of rehearsal tonight or not?
We're starting earlier and we're ending earlier. So we're gonna go from like 5 to 6:30.
Kimmy, you fighting yet?
I told Rick I wasn't going.
I know.
I was like, I'm not going, Rick.
See,
I think Dennis isn't even here to do your test number.
well, no, but the singing. I mean, we're in all the vocal numbers and the choral numbers and all that mumbo jumbo.
Dennis is at
Yeah, Rick kind of cornered me. It's like, you're coming, right?
Okay, and the mascara there is just again to bring out the eyes.
And then sometimes I'll go back in and just use some more highlights, clean up the work underneath.
Well, you look. Oh, thank you. And why we don't look that way. And our only reason.
Like I said, Sean is very meticulous. He wants everything to look just right.
Yeah, sure.
We can twins. I'll be a twin. I'm cool with that.
We have one.
Yeah, he's out here.
That could be your older one.
And then,
My favorite part is applying a mole.
Yes, Edna has a mole.
Every lady needs a mole.
So good. David, I'm going to be buying that from here on out.
As you can hear, the background noise has gotten increasingly loud. The cast is arriving.
The Maryland mole. And then I'll just go over the eyebrows one more time.
Oh, yes, you certainly can, which we discovered last night. So, what was it? It's like a Tostito chip dip.
Dodgeball's gonna be a great special today.
Dodgeball?
And then we do the setting spray.
And the setting spray is for
Sweat. Keep a barrier. Keep it fresh.
close my eyes.
Alright, good job.
A few drops of that. And
Another show.
there you have Edna. Sean, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Are you happy with it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Sean, here's my buddy Sean. Thank you so much. He's wonderful. So that
Except
was,
I'd rather have the other end.
Yeah. So Sean's my best buddy, and I love him to death. And thank you so much for
You're
helping us
welcome.
out. All right, so that's part of becoming Edna. You'll have more later. Okay.